Find Divine Collective, you are coming to terms with who you really are. You are coming to terms that right now it is time for you to recreate and reinvent yourself from the new beginning, the head start that you have been granted, okay? Do not allow yourself to fall back into that victimized mentality that you are climbing up out of. Do not allow yourself to go back into those old ways and those old habits that has always kept you bound or has always kept you from getting ahead. Do not go back into those old reactions that have always kept you in the same spot, okay? My Find Divine Collective, it is time for you all to realize that change is definitely needed here, okay? And I know that you all have realized this. You guys have come to this solid place in your life where you have felt like all of your lessons have been hard. You know, you have learned the hard way. But at this point right now, you are being tested with what you have been granted to do things differently. So my Find Divine Collective, my encouragement here is to hang in there. Fight those old feelings, fight those old habits, fight those old ways, fight that old talk, okay? Allow yourself this chance, because I know a lot of you guys have messed up a whole lot of good chances, okay? And we're only getting older. You don't have that many more chances. And if you do, you don't want to keep allowing yourself to fall back into the same bad places. Even though you know you're protected, you know that God has always had your back, even though you know that you will be okay. You will not be as okay as you were before because things have changed. Not only have things changed, my Find Divine Collective, it is time for you to change too. So whatever access healing that you need to go ahead and work on, go ahead and do so. Heal whatever triggers you to fall back into that victimized mentality that makes you fall back into those ways that always seem to make you miss out on what your real blessing is, or make you mess up your blessings that are in process, and handle it differently this time. Do not allow yourself to go off and just mess things up like you do with your mouth because of who you are, what you know, and the truth that you see, okay? Because a lot of times we cannot control our truth. Even though it's the truth, most of the people that we are around are not living in that same truth. Even though it might be the one and only exact truth for a lot of you all, I do give you that because of who you are, you know. And this is for those who are actually living, walking, and talking in the truth when I say the exact truth. My Find Divine Collective, it is time for you to control and adapt. I'm sorry to put it that way. It's not dimming yourself, your light, because you still are who you are, but it is time for you to control and adapt and be good, okay?